Huh? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's gone again. Oh, a bit like the sun, isn't it? Crackles. That was good. Right, okay, now. So, this is the next edition of That Was the Week That Was. Yeah. So, once again, you're going to give me what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to split the packing half. Yeah. And that can go in at the front. And now you're going to give me a number from 1 to 6. Which number? Okay, 6. So I've got to count to 6. Cool. See if I've got enough to do. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that one looks good. It's got the Beat Merchants and Bow Street Runner by the Bow Street Runners on it. And Ringo. Oh, why did you say 4? Okay. Do you want to change it to 4? Good, we're sticking with 6. So that is 4, 5, 6. No, okay. 4, 5. And we got this one. Okay, and you have selected for today's That Was the Week That Was. You have selected. This is, what is it? This is March the 4th, the week ending March the 4th, 1967. So, so for the next edition of That Was the Week It Was, that is the paper. Okay, and sadly doesn't have Bow Street Runners or Beat Merchants on the front. It's got someone called David Garrick, which I'm sure some people would have heard of, but I'm going to sound bad here. Yeah, but not me. I know the Garrick Theatre. I know of. Anyway, so hang on. This is currently appearing on Pitney Tour. So presumably this is David Garrick. There you go. Who's found love. No, he's found a love. Yeah? David Garrick. There's not a lot on the front paper. Yeah. Oh, it does mention 4 giant pin-ups of the Jones boys. Davy, Tom, Paul and... Oh no, it's a different Jones. Different Jones. Forget that. So nothing on the front worth seeing. Alright. Talks about the Beatles. Every paper talks about the bloody Beatles. Oh, this Monkey Dave. Even look, Monkey Dave. Can't believe it. Look. Yeah, didn't even know what was inside. Even, yeah, Monkey Dave. Yeah, Monkey Davey talks about the Beatles. Hey? Monkey Davey. Yeah. Talk about the bloody Monkeys. The band he's in. Yeah. See? The Yankees, they get all the bad press. Not that you're allowed to call them Yankees anymore. The Americans, I think you can still call them Americans, right? The Americans in the band, yeah, the Americans always get the bad press. But look, yeah, the real troublemaker, the Brit boy from Liverpool, Davy Jones. So those of you that don't know, you do know now. Davy Jones from the Monkees was from Liverpool, and the others were from somewhere in America, probably different places in America. But Mickey Dolenz, he was my favourite. Do you remember Mickey Dolenz? Yeah. Peter Took, always trying to be funny, but no. Yeah. Oh, and Mike Nesbitt or Nesmith. Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah. I could die off the wind like the bluebird that you sing. Cheer up, sleepy Jean. I walk in. Great song. Obviously not that particular version. Yeah. 3 shots of Davy Jones for those of you that like Davy Jones. There you go. There you can see him. He's trying to look cool, mouthing off about the Beatles. Yeah. I think they get enough press, yeah? Who's this? Oh, The Amazing Recovery of Engelbert Humperdinck. Now, not a lot of people would have seen this, Yeah, and this is quality. I'm going to show this. Right, Engel Humperdinck, he did actually, I'm sure he spent some time just down the road, close to the Goldhawk Road, near Shepherd's Bush, Acton Vale. I'm sure he spent quite a bit of time down there during his heyday, yeah? And he was, I mean, he's 67, I mean, that guy was gorgeous, wasn't he? Engelbert Humperdinck, right? I'm going to show a picture there. I don't think that's the best picture of him, but it's still a pretty good one. Can we see it? Oh, can we see it? I think we can see it. Yeah, we can see it. Yeah. Have a look at this. This is a picture of him in 1961. Yeah. Now that is... Even look, even the article, I'll show you. Then as Jerry Dorsey in 1961, that was his name, but I think he used another name as well, but Jerry Dorsey, yeah, and he did one of his singles, Jerry Dorsey, the B-side, brilliant swing tune, really, really cool, yeah, so this would have been 6-7 years before his heyday, still very, very young, but here, 1961, on Thank You Lucky Stars, before our time, nominated as a Star of the Future by Adam Faith, but he was, as he looks, ill. Have a look at this picture, that is scary, right? Have a look, 1961, Jerry Dorsey, who become Engelbert Humperdinck, for those of you that haven't seen. So there you go, yeah? Can you see that? Yeah? Good cough, good cough, yeah, good cough. You can see that, yeah? Have a look. Engelbert Humperdinck in 1961. What do you think? Does he look well? Right, okay, let's have a look. Right, I think we're going to turn to another page. So we are doing, what was the date? I can't remember it. March the 4th, 1967. So that was the year, I think Engelbert Humperdinck was the biggest selling artist of 1967. Yeah, he outsold or outcharted the Beatles in 1967. Yeah, even though 1967 was a massive year for the Beatles with Magical Mystery Tour. I think that might have been 66. I don't know. What was that? Sgt. Pepper, wasn't it? 67. But Engelbert Humperdinck, I'm sure, in terms of chart success, yeah, he was the man. Yeah, and he did some blinding stuff. Engelbert. So there you have it. Right, turning over. Oh, what have we got here? Now I'm gonna mention 3 things to you, and you're gonna tell me which one you want me to talk about. Right? We've got Dozy, Davy, D, Titch, Dozy, Mickey, D, D, B, B, blah, 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 blah. Yeah? Or you've got the Small Faces. Yeah? Or you've got, I'm trying to think something else. Or, and there's something about, I think, singles being released. So you've got singles being released, or I could talk about the Small Faces, or we could talk about Davy D, Dozy, Bicky, Mickey, Dave, Pete, Fred, John, Judy, yeah, that band. Which one? Oh, thank goodness for that. As long as I don't have to talk about Davy D, Bicky, Dick, I still haven't learned any of their... I still haven't learned to say the name of the band properly, on account of the fact that I don't like any of their records. That's harsh, isn't it? I'm sure they did some good stuff. Yeah, must have done some good stuff out there. It's probably bad because they're at a certain time in life where the memories of their artistry keeps them going, and there's me, yeah, knocking it, yeah. Just keeping it real, Right. They were a very popular band, they really were, yeah. Good looking bunch of lads, yeah, and just in case you think I'm making it up, they're certainly a damn sight better looking than me. Right, here you go, I'm just going to show the picture. We're going to talk about the Small Faces shortly, but I'm going to show a picture of, actually
Actually, no, they ain't so good looking. I'm going to show you. No, they are. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Look, Davey D, Mickey, Bicky, Titch, Dave, Bob, Fred. There you go. All 18 of them. Can we see that? That's the picture. Can we see that? Yeah. Can we see that? Can we see that? We can see that, can't we? Yeah. We can see that, yeah. I'll say it once again. No, I won't. This Davey, Beaky, Mickey. That's it. I think we saw the pictures. Right, okay. There's an article here about, you did say you wanted the one about the Small Faces. Terrific but typical beat from Small Faces. Right, so the new Musical Express, again reviewed by Derek Johnson. We've had occasion to question his.
Good evening, Senor Fraser.
Whatever the word is, opinion, input, whatever. But here he's saying, Small Faces, this is a single called I Can't Make It, with Just Passing on the back, still on the Decca label. Although they did shortly move on to Immediate, wasn't it? Yeah. But anyway, no, they're still on Decca, and this is a single called I Can't Make It, and this is terrific but typical beat from the Small Faces. Typical beat from the Small Faces. So basically we're talking probably the best mod beat band, yeah, in the world of all time, yeah. And he openly acknowledges that the record, I Can't Make It, is terrific, but he says it's typical beat from Small Faces. I can't help feeling that's a real dig, yeah? So you got this great band, yeah, and the people just adore what they do, right? And they were just a group of lads off the street, well, everyone's off the street, some way, shape or form, but they were just mainly just mates, and they got together because they loved the clothes and they wanted to spend more on clothes. And they created this world-beating, amazing mod beat sound before the term had even been coined. Yeah. And he's saying that this terrific thing that they do, that everyone loves, that everyone wants to hear, and the reason why they love that band, yeah, the most authentic probably mod band ever, yeah, and he's calling it typical. Nah, I'm not having that. I'm not. I'm sorry. Typical. Yeah. People should choose their words so much more wisely. Yes, Al. Yeah, you should take a leaf out of your own book. Yeah. Right. Typical Small Faces excitement with Steve Marriott doing his nuts. Yeah? And the other boys chanting along in exuberant style. The beat is terrific with organ, maracas, and a throbbing insistence. Oh look, it's just innuendo, isn't it? The beat is terrific. The beat is terrific with organ, maracas, and a throbbing insistence. Yeah. Could be maracas. And towards the end, Steve works up to a wild frenzy. Yeah. So you could understand terrific, typical beat from Small Faces, but not terrific, but typical, but no. I'm not having that. No. Not the Small Faces. Yeah. Wait until Don Arden gets wind. Yeah. Gets wind of it. You just wait. You wait. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. See what Don Arden has to say about Derek Johnson. Yeah. Excuse me, Derek. My name's Don Arden. Oh, is that a whoopsie? Is that a whoopsie you've just done on the floor? Better go clean it up. Sorry, I can't use my tongue because I'm telling you to clear it up. Right, so there we go. Flip side, double A side. It's a double A side, and I prefer this one. Solo by Plonk Lane. Plonk Lane? That's harsh, isn't it? Maybe he knows them, maybe they're mates, yeah? Yeah, maybe that's why he gets away with it, because they're mates. Plonk Lane. So apparently Ronnie Lane's moniker was Plonk. Yeah? So sure about that. Has a fascinating lyric, a slowish rhythm and offbeat effects. It has the contrasting effect of the Stones' Ruby Tuesday, but the snag is it only lasts 75 seconds. There you go. Oh, it's also mentioning chart shots. Andy Brasseur, Holiday. Yeah, Matrix number 202557, and a great record. That was released in 67, then it got re-released for some reason in 69. Yeah. Andy Brasseur, Holiday. Very apt. Okay, so there you go. Let's have a look. Right, moving on to the charts. Let's just check to see that we're still recording. Are we? I think we are. Oh, that's good. The glasses have fallen off. Right, now we're doing the Enemy Top 30. Oh, I'm just going to show, look, people like to see the stars after their heyday, and this particular guy, for my money, was the greatest British rock and roller of all time, and in many respects I think he was the greatest rock and roller ever, because that's to be Elvis, but this guy, I mean, Billy Fury was just... There you go, that's a picture of him in 67. Those that can see, Billy Fury, okay, like to see the stars. I say after their heyday, but Billy Fury, he did some brilliant Northern Soul stuff in the late 60s, yeah? But in terms of what he self-penned when he first hit the scene in the late 50s, I mean, it's up there as... I'd say it's up there as one of the greatest, if not the greatest rock and roll singer-songwriter of all time. Yeah, and he had everything, he had the whole package. But it didn't come overnight, because I think he was quite a shy lad, yeah? And it was almost like an alter ego. It was like what he wanted to be, and it was obviously inside him, because it manifested in everything. His look, yeah, his swagger, his dance moves, yeah, his songwriting, yeah, his arrangements, yeah. He could do it all, yeah. It's amazing. So that's Billy Fury, yeah. I think that's a wicked picture, because it's like you can tell he's aged a little bit, but he just looks. He looks gorgeous. He really does. Billy Fury, yeah. Right, so the charts. Okay, so we've got. Okay, yeah, here it is. This is interesting. We've got, because we always do in at number 1, don't we? But I think we're going to go in at number 5. Yeah. And at number 5, we've got Vince Hill doing Edelweiss, 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 da da da, and I've actually seen Edelweiss. Yeah. When I say I've seen Edelweiss, it's a very rare. I think it's Austrian, yeah. I know they do. They're very, very rare, and they grow high on a mountain top. It's a mountain top flower, and one of my mum's brothers or brothers-in-law, I think it was one of her brothers, he was a mountain climber. That's what he did. Yeah, it was a profession. I don't know how you make money out of it, but it was his profession. And he used to climb for Edelweiss. Now I don't know if it was legal or not. I think a few. I'm not sure. I don't really know about that side of things. Yeah, so it might not be my mum's brother. It might be someone completely different, not connected with the family at all. Yeah. However, a brother used to, close relation, used to go up to the top of the mountains, proper, because it's very rare to find. Yeah? And sadly, I think he died climbing a mountain. Yeah? And you're falling asleep. Yeah. That'll teach you to go around stealing all the Edelweiss, wasn't it? Right. Clearly I never met him, so I've got no actual, family bond or... But the flower is just... The flower is just amazing. It really is. Amazing flower. Yeah? That said, I mean, if the one that I saw... I saw was picked by him. It's possible that I might have met him, but I would have been tiny. I would have been very tiny. Tinier than you are now. Right. Number 4, yeah. Comes from 5, it's gone to 4, so it's gone up the charts. Here Comes My Baby, the Tremolos. And for those of you that don't know, Here Comes My Baby, the Tremolos, I'd say it's one of the greatest pop records of all time. Here comes my baby, do-do-do-do. Here she come now, do-do-do-do. With walking with a love that's oh so fine, never to be mine, no matter how I try. Wicked, so seriously, don't let my version put you off. It is an amazing song. Okay, in at number 3, and it was at last week, number 3 is, there you go, Penny Lane, Strawberry Fields Forever, the Beatles. Yeah. Now last week's number 1 is now number 2, and This Is My Song, Petula Clark. Right, and you have fallen asleep, so on that note, I am going to stone. I'm going to stop. Yeah. So This Is My Song went to number 1 by Petula Clark. Harry Seacombe there, Shameless, trying to cash in on a great song. Yeah, he's in at number 30. Yeah, with This Is My Song. I presume it's the same song as Petula Clark, but yeah, obviously the rest is history. And in at number 1 is stop it there. Yeah, let's stop it. Oh, hang on. Where are you? Where are you? I can't see you. Where have you gone? Where are you? There you are. Hello, baby. Yeah. Do you think I should mention it in at number 1? Yeah, I agree.